Hi, welcome to Centerville Reports Today. I'm Maureen Russell Hodson. Hard to believe, but the 7th annual Hithergreen Golf Outing is just around the corner. And here to tell us more about this fantastic fundraising event, we have Bob Daley, who is the Golf Committee Chair and also a board member, Carol Kennard, who is the Golf Committee Coordinator, and Paul Heintz, who is the Golf Committee member and also player, and everybody here is involved with Hithergreen, which is such an outstanding organization. Before we talk about the golf outing, Bob, tell us what Hithergreen is all about.
Hithergreen is a senior center that whose mission is to enrich the lives of older adults. Founded in 1982, we're 33 years old now, and we've been in the former school, Hithergreen School, where our children went to classes, for over 20 years. And we are in the process of packing up and moving.
Big move ahead,
moving to Rec West, become part of the Washington Township Recreation Center. So this is a busy time for us, and it's time to raise money and pay for the move.
But still, all operations are going on, all activities happening at that place, which is very busy.
All operations will go on through August, and we'll move last week in August and open up after Labor Day at Rec West. Mm-hmm.
And so I can't believe it's the 7th annual golf outing, which is pretty incredible. It seems like it should be the 3rd or something. But tell us more about this golf outing, because it takes place at Yankee Trace.
Takes place at Yankee Trace on Monday, May 18th. We have a 8:30 a.m. shotgun start. So we serve breakfast, donuts and fruit breakfast, and teams can start arriving at 7:30 and then ready to go out on the course usually about 8:15. It's a great fundraiser for Hithergreen, but it's also a fun community event. So we have a lot of support from the community with many different sponsors. Our presenting sponsor is Graceworks at Home, which is a part of Bethany Lutheran Village, and they've been our presenting sponsor for several years, I believe, Bob. Right. But then I want to mention our other sponsors. Okay. Our lunch sponsor is Liberty Retirement Community. Gold sponsors include Bill's Donuts, Clark's Pharmacy, Walnut Creek Senior Living Campus, and West Banco. And then our silver sponsors, Centerville Rotary Club, Centerville offices of Edward Jones, the Oaks of West Kettering, Carriage Inn of Dayton, Shiloh Springs Retirement Communities, Retire Med IQ, Town and Country Shopping Center, Trinity Community, Waterford Retirement Living, the Wellington at Dayton. So you can see we've got
a lot of support in the community.
And those are just our major sponsors.
Yeah, that's
we
amazing.
Have, probably 100 other businesses in the community that have either sponsored a hole or a cart or given us in-kind donations to use for the silent auction baskets that we'll put together.
And we'll kind of walk through all the events of the day, but it is a fundraiser, but it's also, as you said, Carol, a very fun event, and you get your foursome together and register how?
Well, the best way to register is stop in at Hithergreen.
Okay.
We do have a brochure that's out.
Well, we can all hold it on. Here's our
we do have copies of these at the libraries and other places around town. Basically, you need to get your 4 people that are going to play in your foursome and sign up at Hithergreen. You can call Hithergreen to register as well. But that's the best way to do it. Grab a hold of this, fill it out, mail it in, or stop in at Hithergreen.
And Paul, what is it about this golf outing that kind of sets it apart or makes it special?
Well, we like to think, first of all, it's what we call a scramble, which people don't play a whole lot of golf. When you're playing a scramble, everyone hits the first shot, and then you select the best of the 4 shots. And then everybody hits the second shot, and you select the best of those 4 shots. So you do this all the way around the course. So it's a fun game, and that's what it's supposed to be. And what we've done that just is a little different, probably, we do have the traditional scramble, and in scrambles, there are lots of them during the year for various causes. All the the winners, they will end up combining their score, 1 ball, they'll be 57, 58, or 59. Those are the better golfers. And then you get to people like yours truly. Well, our foursome has never had a game below 72.
But who has more fun on that course?
But what we did for the benefit of the, quote, duffers, we established what's called a banker's handicap. And we play like everybody else, except that our handicap is determined by the pro shop. The pro shop picks certain holes, and based upon how well the foursome does on those holes, then we have a chance to win. And our prizes are the same as the people who are shooting 56, 57, okay?
Yes.
Now, the winners in the banker's handicap, their scores will probably be 68 or 69, maybe at least 10 strokes different than the better golfers. But we still have the fun, we still have the prizes, and it's just a great event.
Yeah, and a nice day, a really nice day, because you mentioned, Carol, you have breakfast, snacks, and then you have lunch.
We, you know, we've kind of joked that this is an eating outing with a little bit of golf thrown in. Thanks to a lot of our sponsors. We'll start with a continental breakfast at 7:30. Then we have what's called the turnaround snack. So like halfway through the course, we'll have some Jimmy John's sample subs and some fruit and chips as a snack. You know, got to hold you through.
Right.
And then as the teams start coming in, we're going to have Bloody Marys and shrimp hors d'oeuvres.
Nice.
Or shrimp cocktail, as you know, just to whet your appetite before the actual luncheon is served. And then it's an Italian buffet lunch. So,
Carol, one minor correction. I think the term Bloody Mary slipped in there.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, virgin Bloody Marys. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Paul. That's correct. Yeah, we're not serving the alcohol, but I do understand that Yankee Trace serves it.
Yeah, there's a full bar there, so I'm sure you can go over to the bar.
If anybody wants to supplement that, they can. Yes.
And again, this is Monday, May 18th, and you want to get registered, because I know every year you sell out or get very close to selling
Well,
out,
we
right?
usually have between 80 and 100 players, so we're hoping to get that many again. Again, it's a fun community event, and just a lot of good people coming out together for a good cause. And I do think I missed one of the sponsors when I was talking about that.
Tell us.
Our lunch sponsor is Liberty Retirement Community.
Which is very important.
Wanted to make sure that people
Italian
realize
buffet
that.
sounds pretty darn good
Yes.
for
Want to
that.
make sure that's included.
And you said, Carol, you can go to Hithergreen and register. You can also call for more information. I'm sure there's information online for that as well. Right?
Yes, we've got information on the Hithergreen website, and also if you're on Facebook, there is an event created on the Hithergreen Facebook
Hithergreen
page.
is on Facebook. Now that's terrific.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, of course.
So, with that Facebook event, you can, click on there saying you're going just to show your support. You can also share it on your Facebook page. That will help spread the word to other people too. And then all the information is right there too on how to get more information and how to register.
And the funds from this, because your goal is 20,000?
20,000, yeah.
Okay.
We should note, if we're talking about the funds and the fundraising, we got started on this is the 7th year, and when we could see, the board could see a reduction in state support coming, and it came, so we decided we needed to raise some money. Paul Heintz suggested that we do a golf outing, and over 6 years.
These two are like their own comedy show, I know. But that's another show for another day.
I'm a big fan of his. He is the best fundraiser in Centerville and Washington Township.
Okay.
And even up through 6 years, he's raised $100,000 for Hithergreen. And,
wow.
And we'll get another 20 this year, and his name
from this
will
from
be
this
from the golf outing.
Just
That's right.
golf outing.
Unbelievable.
It is a very important part of
Yes,
part of
absolutely.
Hithergreen, and we're deeply grateful to Paul and Carol to
Well,
run it.
Bob does this all the time.
This is weird. I told you this. Go ahead. I'm going to turn the floor over to Paul now. Go ahead.
The best two workers on the committee are Bob Daley and his wife Bernita. I think they actually do more work, and they don't even play golf, which is great.
I take pictures. My wife.
I know you do.
My wife drives me around in the golf cart, and some of the pictures that,
Yeah,
that
we
you might see
saw those.
up here. Yeah, that makes it.
But what is it? Because I know you're both very active in the community. What is it about Hithergreen that keeps you coming back and makes you want to keep it strong?
Well, it's a worthy cause. It's a worthy cause. We had 300 people in there a day, 400 volunteers. I came into a meeting the other morning, and there was a woman older than I am in there earlier making coffee for the people and for the board members, and I suggested, yeah, you're in here every day, and she says, oh no, I'm not here on Tuesdays.
Well, and this morning I walked into the exercise class, which starts at 10:30, and 1 minute before it started, who slipped in right ahead of me? But Bernita Daley.
Oh, okay.
And we have about 50 people in our exercise class.
Is that right?
Oh, yeah. And every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
There's a feeling of family over there.
I would agree,
There is
yeah.
a level of care and concern for each other at Hithergreen, and all of the credit goes to Cynthia Fraley, who's directed there for 21 years. She joined the staff a week before they moved into Hithergreen, when it was still at St. Leonard's, and she's been there all that time. And the credit for the program and its place in the community goes to Cynthia Fraley.
Well,
And that's it. I mean, Hithergreen provides an essential service for the community,
yes.
providing all of these events and programs for older adults so that they can keep active as when they're retired and have more time to do the fun things. This is important to stay active and involved, and you can attend classes where you continue learning. I know one of our committee members is in the watercolor class.
Oh, the number of classes.
After the meeting, he goes and works on the painting that he's working on. I mean, there are just so many opportunities there. It's
There are
just really
130 different activities, if you can imagine that. And the quilters,
You should never, if you're new to the community or if you've never been in, you absolutely need to give it a shot, because don't be intimidated, because as you said, it's a very warm and welcoming environment. And very family oriented, so they'll take you right in, right?
That's right, they'll take you right in. And we should say too, we have been blessed with support from the city and the township for a long time.
No question.
And we are deeply grateful.
Well, it's a wonderful organization, and you were throwing out so many numbers: 400 volunteers, 300 people through the door every day, 120 programs. I mean, the list just goes on, and to keep that, as you said, everybody faces budget cuts, and this is one great way that you can go out, have fun for a day. Sounds like you're going to get lots and lots of good food, and you're going to help raise funds. So you want to register for the Hithergreen Golf Outing. Again, it's Monday, May 18th, but you want to register now either by going online to hithergreen.org or stopping by Hithergreen Center, which I would encourage people just to go in and
Come on in and take a look around.
take a look around,
Oh,
get
yeah.
a visit. It's probably not that you have to recruit new members, but you're always welcoming to anyone who wants to learn more about it. And you don't have to live in Centerville or Washington
No,
Township.
exactly right.
Yeah.
No. Come on in and get acquainted.
Yeah.
And I will say, we are still taking more sponsors.
Of course you are, Carol.
If anybody is interested in sponsoring a hole or a cart, we would love to have your support. Love to have your name on a sign
We
there
do
by
have
the
a sign
hole.
that we had the Hithergreen sign maybe as a graphic. We can show that
Right.
that's what goes on
we
the
put
cards.
signs on the carts, or we put signs out at the various holes, and we'd be happy to take you as a sponsor.
There's our
of
list
the
of
event,
sponsors
too.
again, and you get special recognition as a sponsor. But there we go.
Yeah, there's the whole sponsor
Hithergreen
sign.
Board of Trustees. They've sponsored every year. They've been a whole sponsor.
$250 will give you the whole sponsor, and $50 for the cart sponsor.
Okay. And again, you want to call you, Carol, directly, right, for more information.
You can
about
call
that.
me directly for more information. My cell number is 581-6744.
Well, how about that?
By golly.
And for more information about Hithergreen, I would agree. Usually I say go to a website, but for a place like that, I would say stop in there. It's at 5900 Hithergreen Drive. You'll be welcomed. You'll have a really great feeling there, and you'll probably leave with at least one or two new friends, right?
Absolutely.
All kinds of classes there as well. The Hithergreen Golf Outing is on May 18th. You can call 435-2415 for more information. And thank you all for all the good work you do for our community. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
We'll see you next time.